2, 3.
Should be good.
Standing in front of the speaker.
Which one is she? So she's the number one of these.
Should I turn it off until I'm
No.
ready to use it?
No. No.
Leave it
Up to
on?
you. I think so. Let's walk over there and see. This speaker doesn't work. We don't know why. How's that?
Talking. 1, 2, 3. Hi. Here I am.
Yes.
Now I'm going to stand over here.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Now I'm talking over here. And now I'm talking right here.
Hello. Hello.
That could be me too.
I don't know, it might be me.
You have to talk loud. That's all I'm saying.
I can talk loud.
We got these two for people.
I'm turning me off until...
She is most likely
Do you want a marker?
2, and then this would be 3. I believe this one's 3. She's 2 channels right into that, split into there. She's 1, so I think she's channel 2 there. This is the other ladder. This is 3 is a handheld, and 6 is a handheld. So 2 is Jess, 3 is this little handheld, and 6 is the big handheld. I don't know what that is. Oh, is that other handheld? I don't know if I'm handing that to anybody.
Hello, check. Hello, check.
3 is this one. The handheld. We're gonna call it handheld 2. That is what it is. And number 6 is this handheld.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We will be starting in just a few minutes. We will be starting the IN Awards art ceremony in just a couple of minutes. No swearing, no going to the bathroom. They're on the table behind the ushering table. I forgot it. Yes. Very. It's gonna go out before. Before we even start the program, I want everybody to sing happy birthday to our great, wonderful volunteer, Paul Peterson. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Paul. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Beautiful. So you get to, oh, look at all the girlfriends you have. Oh. It's probably just gonna, it's one of those trick ones. I'm gonna hand that off to someone who knows how to put out candles. We good? Everybody, Marissa Dodge, how was that? On the piano? Hiding there behind the keyboard. She's got friends in the crowd. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the In Art, the 10th annual, 11th annual In Art Award Ceremony. At the Hallberg Center for the Arts. So folks, I have all sorts of thank yous. The first thing on my list, of course, was the thank you and the happy birthday to Paul. came here on his birthday to do videography so we could have this as a live stream on our website and YouTube and Chisago Lakes Area Television. We can't do this without all of the amazing help that we have from our volunteers. We've got a great events committee who meets every week, and we have people who weren't even on the events committee who come and help out, throw out chairs, put tables up, curate the shows. So please, round of applause for all of the volunteers. We've got Hal and Linda downstairs. We've got Dell taking pictures. And Carolyn, our volunteer coordinator. So thank you so much, everyone, for helping out with that. There is a process to the In Art Award Show. The In Show is our only juried show of the year. We get judges who are not necessarily affiliated with the Hauberg Center for the Arts to review all of the entries online and then have the finalists who are hanging right here at the art studio. Ken, are you there to be able to switch it? We have a short video that describes the whole process, and Ken is going to play that, and you guys can check it out on the TV screens there.
Welcome to the Wyoming Area Creative Arts Community's In Art Show, displayed in our home, the Hauberg Center for the Arts. We are the nonprofit community arts center located in Wyoming, Minnesota. We would like to take a moment to talk about the process of what it takes to be displayed on these walls today. But first, we would like to be sure to take the time to thank you. This activity was made possible by you, the voters of Minnesota, through a grant from the East Central Regional Arts Council, thanks to the legislative appropriation from the Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund. So thank you. The In Art Show is a unique competition in that it pits art against art. There is no category for just photography or sculpture or watercolor. This poses quite a challenge for our judges as they have to evaluate each specific art piece as a whole, not simply in a specific category. To get here today, the artists were first asked to enter into the art show via an online submission. After the deadline, the judges received the submissions and began their jury process. In scoring the art submissions, the judges give each work a minimum of 0 to a maximum of 20 points in 6 areas. The scores were then averaged. This is because if a judge needs to abstain from rating a piece for one reason or another, it won't affect the score. The 6 areas encompassed include composition, creativity and innovation, technical skill, execution, the level of professionalism and craftsmanship in presentation of the artwork, the judge's choice, which is purely subjective, and finally, the quality of the image used to submit a piece of artwork. Now it was time to hang the show. Our experienced events committee staff carefully hung or placed the works in the gallery, giving each piece good visibility and lighting. The show opening was a success, and for the next few weeks, visitors were able to visit the gallery and vote for their top 3 favorites, allowing us to tally up our People's Choice Awards for today. 3 carefully selected independent judges discussed the artwork between them, collaborated, and decided which pieces were to be awarded winners in the ranks of artistic merit, artistic excellence, and judge's choice. All this brings us to here and now, tonight's opening and awards ceremony. Thank you to all the members of the Wyoming area creative arts community who have put in hours of volunteer time. It is because of you that tonight's opening is possible. And once again, we want to thank all of you for not only being here tonight, but for being part of your local arts community. It's because of you that art happens. Thank you and enjoy the show.
Another great thing that Paul did that. He created that video a couple of years ago. So thanks, Paul, for doing that too. Yeah. So now I get to do all of the thank yous. I don't know how much detail you guys want. This is supported by grants through the East Central Regional Arts Council. Last year we did not get a grant for our senior artistic outreach. So we had to really cut back on expenses for the In Art Show so we could apply for that for another grant. Long story short, we had to get a lot of sponsorships and sponsors in order to have this, and we were very successful. We were able to do that. We've got our main sponsors, who are Olson's Excavation, who did a great job helping us out with our parking lot and driveway. We have White Bear Glass, who's sponsoring the show, and the Dave and Lori Purdy Foundation are also sponsoring this show. So please give them a warm round of applause. And then we have supporters who also helped do this show. We have a judge sponsorship that Phil and Kate Ranking with Edina Realty helped us out with. The Director's Choice sponsorship, Rapid Press Printing helped us with that. The in-booklet sponsorship was by Hansa Binder Printing and Dave Freemore. And the catering sponsorship was also Dave Freemore. So another warm round of applause. Then I get to read, this activity is made possible by the voters of Minnesota through grants from the Minnesota State Arts Board and the East Central Regional Arts Council, thanks to a legislative appropriation from the Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund. This project is also funded from the St. Croix Valley Foundation and the Wisconsin Arts Board with funds from the state of Wisconsin. Yay! We have all sorts of awards, and I know that everybody's really eager to find out who the award winners are. Something new and different that we did this year is we have an Artist Sponsor Award. And what we did was we asked the community if they were interested in sponsoring an artist who was in the art show. And this year we had 4 companies and individuals and families step up to sponsor artists. One of our artist sponsor awards goes to Tracy Murphy. You can see that they have little certificates on there. So this is Tracy Murphy's piece. Tracy, are you still? Yeah, there she goes. She's right over here. William Zamora Linmark has a sponsorship, and I'm sorry, Kruger's Tree Farm is who sponsored Tracy. They're in Stillwater, right? Is that what you said? Yes. So another award goes to William Zamora Linmark from the Boersma family. William's piece is over towards the entrance there. Lolita Rialt. Lolita, are you up here? Are you? Oh, she's way over there, not by her piece of artwork. She did the gourd artwork over there. Dave Freemore sponsored hers. And then we've got William Pringle Rodman, who also has Artist Sponsor Award, and he is in that little area there. He's got it. Yep, there he is. He's waving. So congratulations to you guys. It's really fun to have the community being involved in supporting arts. So thanks also to the sponsors. Let's see, what should we do? Should we introduce our judges? Let's do that. I'm going to have Russ White, Russell Hamilton, and Jeannie Castro. Do you guys want to come up here so people can see who you are? Yes. These guys put hours, as you could see from the video. As you can see from the video, these guys put hours into judging. First, they did it all online and judged the hundreds of entries for the In Art Show. And then today, they came here early today and walked around and put Post-its on the different ones that they were interested in. And you guys, I want y'all to look at Dell. And to the crowd, I got to tell you, it was really interesting watching them because it was a yeah, this one, and yeah, this one, and yeah, this one. So really, if I would have given them free rein, they would have awarded all of you. But I couldn't give them free rein, so we have our awards. So these guys are going to talk a little bit about the award winners. I'm going to walk around and introduce the award winners, and then each of the judges are going to talk a little bit about them. Yeah, that's what I think I've got all my thank yous. Did you guys want to know who the winners are?
There's two mics right there. You guys just grab those two mics and use those when you...
One, two, one, two.
So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to award our People's Choice winners. So People's Choice started on opening night, which was July 3rd, 12th. It was back in July, a long time ago. It was like one of those super hot weeks, right? So that it started that night. It ran until 8 o'clock last night, and we tallied up all the votes. And I'm gonna let you know who won. And Paula's gonna follow me. And our first People's Choice winner is Gary Carlson with Dark Moon Offering. It's the sculpture right here, folks. Just shoot me applaud. Oh, yes. You can just place it right there. Carolyn is my Vanna today. Thank you so much. So Gary's piece is a mixed media sculpture. He usually does found art sculpture. He told me this story. He usually does found art sculpture, but with this raven, he couldn't find a raven that he wanted. So he decided to just carve it, which is pretty dang impressive. The detailing is amazing, and the people noticed it. So congratulations, Gary Yuna. Our second place People's Choice Award is in this middle area here. We do have this all on TV screens, so if you guys don't want to follow me around, you can always look at the TV screens. We also have it downstairs. So, second place People's Choice Award goes to Del Gross, whose photography piece is called Flight. Del, did you want to say anything about your piece, or should I tell the story about it? You go ahead. Okay. So the fun thing about this piece that Del told me is he was in church one day, and he was trying to figure out what piece he should enter into the In Art Show. And it was like a voice came into his head that was like, do this piece, do Flight, but make it big. So that's what he did. So that's why you've got the 6 foot by 4 foot photography piece called Flight. 100 pounds. No one can hear you, Del.
Here, I have a Okay, anyway.
Come on over.
I got a letter, and this gal said her brother is in the Air Force. and he had a massive stroke, and she, what would I say, this flight really connected with the flight part of it and all of these diagonal lines like a heart monitor, and she said, "Thank you for making it."
Oh,
So anyway.
that's beautiful. Thank you. Warm applause. I always say warm applause. I kind of wonder what cold applause sounds like. Warm welcome applause. All right, and our number one People's Choice Award goes to, and I don't know if this gentleman is here, Ned Ellen Souter, A Long Moment on the Isle of Capri. It is a glass piece. Is Ned here? I don't think I saw him. He is! Yay! So, Ned, did you want to say anything about this piece?
You got me, I'm all surprised here. Yeah, I've been doing these for a couple years, and this was, as it says, I was on the Isle of Capri, and which is not a normal thing for me, but discovered this, and it was just an awesome arch, and so I proceeded to try to duplicate the day. It was kind of overcast, and just trying to catch that moment, and I'm just still developing this technique with the glass, and I'm liking it.
Just developing it. Well done. Thank you, Ned. Give him a warm round of applause. Thank you so much, Ned. So Ned's award as the first place People's Choice is $500. Dell got $300 for being second place, and $200 goes to Gary Carlson, and that all is grant work.
By the way, Ned's having an art show this next weekend.
All right. We will get that shameless plug in.
Everybody's invited. It's gonna be fun.
All right. It's nice to see artists doing artwork. All right. What else would they be doing? You get in front of a camera, you just start making stuff up. So we're going to move on to what the judges judged, and we are going to start out with our Artistic Merit Awards. These awards are $200 each. Again, as I said, these guys really wanted to be able to give prizes to everybody, but it couldn't happen. I wouldn't let them do it. I loved it. So our first Artistic Merit Award goes to Gary Carlson, who's got Dark Moon Offering. Mixed media piece. And this is where the judges get to talk a little bit about why they chose the piece. And then if the artist would like to come up and talk a little bit about the piece, they're welcome to do that too, but no pressure.
No? Well, I'm honored to talk about Gary's piece, and this is spectacular. I really enjoy this crow, how you did carve it yourself. It's full of detail, and I also noticed there's a little tag, because as you do assemblage pieces, they could be disassembled sometime in like far, if they're not in the museum already, but just that you took claim on this piece. Because if you notice, it says your initials and Carlson on there. It's great. It's super great. So I enjoy that little detail, as well as all the details that you put into this, and in incorporating the organic antlers, and then the matching crow friend of the other crow in a really sculptural manner with, again, you assemble that, but it's just a different medium of carving or assembling, and it's just exquisitely well done. It's fun to walk on all sides of this sculpture. So up here, when you're actually at the same level of it, it's really fun. And then looking at the whole place behind it. But Yeah, I keep finding different fun things to look at. I love the domino. I love the, it's a 2-ball. I was going to say 8-ball, because, but the pool ball. And everything's springing out of it. And of course, the grandfather clock pine cones are really awesome. But you just really breathe life into sculpture in a really polished way of creating with found objects, because they're not always put together in a way that is so polished and really well done. Thank you, Gary.
Yes. That was our first Merit Award of the evening. Our next Merit Award of the evening is in oil on linen, and I'm going that way. It's always, I always want to do like zigzags so Paul can try to find me. Paul has to try to follow me. This piece is by Cynthia Higgins. It's called Martin and Richard. It is an oil on linen. Is Cynthia here? I don't think I saw Cynthia either. But I was wrong with Ned, so. No, I don't think
She's not
Cynthia's here.
No? It's too bad.
So, but we can have a judge come up and talk about it, yes.
First, I just want to congratulate all of you
John?
on being finalists here.
We're gonna have,
That's no small feat in terms of the number of works that were submitted. So congratulations for that. As Jess mentioned, we'd like to give more awards. We did what we could. So this piece really resonated with me. My mother recently passed away in February, and my father before that. And I come from a family of hat wearers. And this place and memory and was really sentimental to me and really powerfully done. Yeah, I'm not wearing my hat now. I left it in the car. Yeah, I really was subjectively impressed by this piece and the use of texture and this scarf and the tweed jacket really kind of called the place memory and family and connection. And I think that was really, really powerful for me. So really well done. I'm sorry she's not here to hear this. So
we'll let her know. Maybe
Okay.
she's watching online. That's possible.
missing my
Applause.
friends, it's like missing my mother. So it's
Yes.
really well done. So.
Yeah. Cynthia Higgins, Martin and Richard, oil on linen. That's our second Artistic Merit Award. Our third Artistic Merit Award is a photograph. We're going to go this way. This is a digital black and white photograph called Shrouded in Fog by Tom Olmscheid. I think I saw Tom. Yeah, come on. Did you want to talk, Tom? We don't force anybody to talk, but okay. But we have a judge who's going to talk about it.
Sure.
He's going to stand in front of the picture or beside it.
Oh, hi.
So for our people online,
Hi, everybody. Congratulations, this is a fantastic photograph. I think one of the things that's really captivating about this photograph is the extreme sense of minimalism and the delicacy of the details that are in it, to the point where it almost looks like a graphite drawing. I think there's also a real interesting tension compositionally in having the horizon so low, all the details so low, and this really subtle gradient of tonality in the sky. And thinking about the choices that a photographer makes and how they frame an image and make a picture, you could have put that horizon at any point in that picture, and you chose really low, sacrificing whatever detail was in the lake surface for this vast sense of emptiness and openness. And I think it's a really successful picture. Yeah.
well done. Tom Olmscheid, Shrouded in Fog, digital black and white photography. It's our third Artistic Merit Award. Our last Artistic Merit Award is in this same area. It is an acrylic on gessoed watercolor paper. It's a picture by, it's not a picture. It's a piece of art, watercolor, by Lisa Ann Young, Cathedral Crosswalk. Is Lisa here? Yay, come on. You don't have to come down.
Come on down.
She's not going to come. Oh, she is. Yay. do we have a judge who wants to say something about this piece?
Yeah, I can talk about this one.
Okay, great. Russ is going to talk about it.
Lisa, did you want to say anything first?
Not really, but it's just personal to me because I was born in St. Paul and 3 generations of born in St. Paul, and I just love the architecture of the area.
We really enjoyed this piece because it's vibrant and colorful and very painterly, but also, again, similar to the photograph, the compositional choice that you made to include this, not only it's a picture of the cathedral, but also the crosswalk and this sort of like civic infrastructure that a lot of people would not even see or clock, but like very specifically positioning the cathedral within St. Paul, within the city structure, and having it become then this grand but still like literally approachable space. And then the use of these like really painterly, delicate marks and tones. You see little pops of orange and green in the sky, fills it all out. Beautifully done.
Is that crosswalk? You just love how that pathway leads us right into it. It's really, beautifully done.
Lisa Young, Cathedral Crosswalk. Very nice. Yeah, you can applaud. Lots of applause tonight. Lots of applause. And it's all warm. It's all warm applause. All right, so we're going to move on to our Artistic Excellence Awards. These people will be offered $300 for their artistic excellence this evening. And the first one is in this area. We're going to mosey on over here. Allison Baxter did Nina de Fisole. Did I pronounce that right? This is sanguine, which I'm not sure what this art form is, so this is something that's new to me too. Tucked away in the corner here, Allison Baxter, our first Artistic Excellence Award. Applause.
Is Allison here?
I need one of those signs.
Okay, so Allison did this with such grace and elegance. The lines are so slim and detailed. It's really a beautiful, beautiful drawing, and you can tell she's been really masterfully trained to do this. I love the way the white highlights and really beautifully sculpts the body. If you get in here and look close, it's so lush. And Russ brought this up, how her little brush or her little line strokes are curved around the drapery and around the body. So each pencil stroke is so just well placed. It's an extremely elegant drawing, and I get so excited talking about it because it's the talent in this young woman's hand is so awesome. Is she here tonight?
I was going to ask, is Allison here tonight? No, but you know what? You guys can meet her next Thursday because she's got an opening here at the Art Center on next Thursday night. So
Nice. Yeah, and
trio show.
yeah, I hear she's a sculptor too, so that explains how she's, really curving around the form of the body. Did you want to add something, Russ? I know you're, okay. Yeah, but it is the grace in the silhouette of her face and that line around it is just, she had to sharpen her pencils a lot.
Right. Do any of the judges want to explain what sanguine is? That art form? I think Russell knows.
No, go ahead.
They don't have a mic. You could give them the mic.
I think it just refers to the red chalk
Oh.
that's used.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So life drawing with the Conte
Yeah.
crayon.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a Conte.
Mhm.
Yeah, the sanguine is just that clay color.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Nice. Thank you. Now we're all educated. I looked it up. Oh. More applause.
But yeah,
I looked it up.
it definitely warrants an award of excellence. So thank you very much, Allison.
Nice job. job, Allison. We're going to mosey out towards the front of the building for our next Artistic Excellence Award. This is a oil on canvas by William Lindmark, Mil Vestidos para Garcia Marquez. Oil on canvas, William Lindmark, ladies and gentlemen.
William here.
Now, I know William isn't here. So we're going to have Russ talk.
Fair enough. We love this painting. There's something that reminds me very much of like early 20th century European painting. There's something in every square inch that's worth looking at in this painting. The detail is amazing. The way that the artist plays with composition and perspective, and you can see, like, you know, this portrait of Gabriel Garcia Marquez is falling vertically off the table, but the coffee cup is perfectly flat. The exaggeration of the fingers to make these sort of big, like, cartoonish hands. It reminds me a lot of Botero's work. There's a playfulness, there's a real, like, livelihood to this painting, which makes sense given the subject matter. There's something in the foreground, the middle ground, the background that you can get lost in, and even down to the detail of, you know, this little thread coming off of one of the character's buttons. It's beautiful.
Very nice. William
Did you wanna
Zamora
add?
Lindmark.
One thing also I really enjoyed about this is the faceless characters, and then we pick up a face that's happening here. It's almost like it connected to these other two faces, which is really interesting. And the gargantuan hands, all this kind of play with perspective and scale and things that are off. So it's really quite wonderful. This glass again, you get double perspective here. So those are all really interesting things, as Russ said. You can find little details all throughout the painting which kind of draw you in. And that's important when you want to talk about things that you come back and remember. Those little details are really strong. So well done.
Yes, well done. William is at home in Hawaii right now, hopefully not getting hit by a hurricane. No, okay, good. All right, yes, we can applause again. Right, I want everybody's hands to be sore tonight from having applauded so much. Our next Artistic Excellence Award is in the middle area here, and this gentleman also won a Artist Sponsor Award. William Pringle Rodman does the street soccer in Istanbul, all archival, digital, photographic print. I know William is here.
He's right here.
Did you want to talk about your piece? All right, great.
This is a photo that I'm very happy with, and because it ticked a lot of boxes for me that in things that I look for when I photograph. And first of all, you know, you need something that's interesting to look at, and usually that's lighting or composition or something, but also there's some little points that I look for, and one is trying to keep the subjects separated, and somehow I caught that. And then the fact that this figure in the foreground is dark and stands out the way he does. And then finally, I like the mirroring of this foot up with this little boy in the background. And then, of course, it's really a photo about motion, and there's the soccer ball leaving the frame. But it's certainly a piece I'm very happy with. And thank you.
Thank you.
One of the things that's, I think, important in photography, definitely your composition is strong. Can you hear me? But I love how there's this sense of, it's so dynamic. It's so dynamic, the movement. Everything is blurry, except for the things that are actually, like the foot and this head. Everything else is completely blurry as this movement. I think that's what really caught my eye on this piece, you know. And I love this little sense of Americana here. Oh, yeah. You know, the old Coca-Cola in Istanbul, you know, which is really interesting. So, yeah, the composition is really wonderful. The sense of dynamic movement is very strong overall. So, well done. I love that direction too. I hadn't thought about that matching foot movement, but yeah, I see that there as well. So yeah, well done. Really nice, yeah.
Nice. Congratulations, William Pringle Rodman. Street Soccer Istanbul. So we've got one more Artist Excellence Award, and I'm going to sneak over this way. This one is in the cube in our small gallery over here. This is called Odd Bird's Cup of Tea. It is a pastel, and it is by Mary Ann Cleary. I know Mary Ann is here. Mary Ann, would you like to talk about your piece? Well, okay, how about you talk about her piece,
Okay,
Jeannie, and then Mary Ann
I'll
can
talk about it first. All right, Marianne, this piece is beautiful. You can clearly tell how refined and what a master of this medium you are. So the pastel is beautifully done. The light directs yourself to the bird of feature. and then I like this darkness over here too. And it's really colorful in, in composition and color with the yellow and then the blue. But in feel and happiness, because it's like playful items and little peeps. And this chicken is just so buttery and yummy. But you can tell you are a master of pastels, and it's soft and quiet, yet it speaks really loudly with the mama bird. Yeah, it's hard to not giggle and snicker when you talk about it, but it's also fun to see this masterfully created piece with playful items. Did you want to say a few things?
I guess so.
Yeah, you're stuck with the microphone now.
Yeah, I have the mic, so.
And you're going to stand beside your piece because
Okay.
you're so proud of it.
You can stand on that side.
Okay.
So this is I think the second in the series that I'm doing now, and I'm just having fun. I have a lot of red wing pottery, and then I'm trying to combine it with some whimsical, fun stuff. So this is actually a red wing teapot, and then this is a chicken feeder that's red wing. And so it's really fun trying to okay, how can I make this just, whimsical and fun? So my next one that I'm coming up with is called Miss Gracie that I'm doing. It's of a giraffe. And so you just have to wait and see that one.
Yes, you'll have to wait and see that one. Mary Ann does have a show coming up in 2027 here at the Arts Center.
Oh,
So.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, part of the art of your whole process, too, is the art of arranging the stelae.
Oh, my gosh, that took me, it takes at least a week, and then I'll put it together and then come back, and it's like, no, and redo it.
And then you start drawing, and you're like, oh, we just
Yeah,
need to tweak
yeah.
this a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, and once you get going, then the hard part is just setting it up and getting ready and planning, and then this is the fun, easy part.
Well, and just the way the colors are showing through from the background color is really gorgeous in all areas. But I mean, especially right here, it's super lovely.
Yeah, but I'm working on the Rives Reeves BFK paper.
I love that paper.
That's my favorite. And so I wet it down, stretch it on a panel, like a cradle board panel, and then I have some handmade gesso it's like the clear gesso, and then I mix pigment in it, and then put that on the back so it gives it a little bit of a grain.
Oh.
And it's, there's some places where you can kind of see it popping through, but
I want to know if you ate the peeps.
that's.
She said no. They're probably stale.
No, I did. They're still sitting there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wanted to, but it's like, I don't know. They've been sitting out here, and they're probably like rocks now. So.
Right? Yes. Mary Ann Cleary, ladies and gentlemen, that's our fourth Artistic Excellence Award. I'm going to hand the mic back to Russell there. I was going to mention, so this Saturday, the August 15th, is when we are having the artist pickup. So the show closes on this Saturday. But we have at 3 o'clock, the award winners are going to be able to have an opportunity to talk to everyone about their art pieces. So artist talk at 3 o'clock, picking up the artwork at 4 o'clock. So kind of fun. That was, we started that last year. We were very successful, and people really enjoyed it. So.
One more thing, I have a class here.
And Marianne Cleary also has a class here, a pastel class.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
it's
right?
an artist grant, and so you don't have to bring anything, the pastels, I'll bring them.
On Saturday? Or is
It's
it
August 19th and 22nd. It's a two-day class.
Yes.
So,
August 19th and 22nd, check out our website.
yep.
Scholarships available.
Yeah.
All right. Talk about shameful plugs, man. Right? Yes, warm, exactly. All right, so usually we do the judge's choice at this point, but because I'm so close to the director's choice, I'm just going to go right to that one. Ned is doing a really good job tonight. So the director's choice is Ned Allen Souter, A Long Moment on the Isle of Capri. So Ned also got our director's choice award. Well done, Ned. The way that that artists get the Director's Choice Award is all of the board members do ranked choice voting, as well as the curators of the show. And Ned, with the ranked choice voting, got the most points. So congratulations, Ned. One thing that I wanted to say about this piece is I put together the nice little booklets that all of you will be taking home tonight because they're such fun little keepsakes. But I put them together, and Eric Peterson does the website. So he puts all of the images onto the website, and then I pluck the images off, and I put them into the booklet. Well, I had to contact Eric, because I'm like, this piece isn't on the website yet. And he says, yes, it is. And I'm like, no, it's not. And that's how we interact with each other. We just... But he was right. I thought that this was an oil painting when I was seeing it on the website. So just the detail, how he managed to get the pieces of glass that look like cloud and that look like water, and the shoreline, the horizon line. Thank you. All the artists in the crowd know the right words. Just, it's a fantastic job. So thank you, Ned. Congratulations. Director's Choice Award. That's a $500 award.
Jackie in.
Now we move on to the Judge's Choice Awards, and I'm going to mosey on over this way. This is a watercolor, and this is kind of one of those things where size doesn't always matter, right? Sally Farley has the image Melt, and this is a watercolor piece. Sally, are you here? Yay! Sally is here. We're going to have Jeannie say something, and then if you'd like to say something, you can.
Sally, this piece is beautiful. So I love the way and we all love the way the light seeps in this magical environment. I like to look at the piece before I read it. So without even knowing your intention, I felt the cool, kind of misty dew coming off the water when things were kind of melting in the spring. And just with the light glistening down and then this the way you just elegantly placed the colors and left the white of the paper, and with just like little like shadowing of the trees onto the body of water is so brilliantly done and artfully placed. This up here, the way that the watercolor bleeds in the trees into the water part, It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's, yeah, so lovingly done. I can't tell you how much I enjoy it.
I want to say my inspiration is here, Daniel. I've been admiring your work since last year, and I bought one of your pieces because of the reflection and how it was like representative of the melting, like in spring. And it wasn't like I was trying to copy it, but I was like trying to capture that sort of feeling of reflecting the reflection and the chill in the air, but yet it springs around the corner. And so I'm always excited when you post something on Facebook, and so it's not often that your inspiration's in the room with you. So
Sally is referring to Daniel Kuchenbacher,
yeah.
who has got a watercolor in here too. So that's an award in and of itself, isn't it, Dan? Might be better. Yeah, nice.
Great. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, but the way you left talk a little bit about leaving the paper and your choice of these colors.
So when you're learning watercolor, you are learning to use white as much as possible rather than white paint.
Mm-hmm.
So to be able to do that, you have to go, okay, what is not where color's needed, and that's where the light's going to come through. So I don't know.
Well, there is an elegant and grace about how you put down that color, and I really recognize
and
that.
I'm really fond of like blues and browns, so just to combine them.
Well, and this stuck in my head from the opening, and it was just like, you know how you visualize a piece, and that's the one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sally Farley melts a watercolor. All right, we have 2 more Judges' Choice Awards, and I managed to abscond a microphone. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry, Paul. He's trying to follow me around. That's what I like. We're going to go up on the big stage for this one. This piece is called Metamorphosis, Alexandria Mooney Jones Fireworks on Canvas. And I don't think I saw Alexandria. Nope, I guess I didn't. So a lot of times, oh yeah, that's darn. Is it mine? Okay. So people are always like, is this really fireworks on canvas? And that's why the QR code is on here, because yes, it really is fireworks on canvas. So Russ, did you want to say something?
I think all the artists in the room will relate to this. There's a thing that artists do in galleries and museums, which is when they see an artwork like this, you say, how the hell did they make that? And you get up real close, and when we were judging, we were trying to decide, this can't just be fireworks? And the level of detail, the exuberance of the mark making, it's like very jubilant and optimistic, happy kind of vibe to the piece, but also there's destruction involved. The things have burned away. There's shadows at play. There's masking that's happened. I think there were smoke bombs as part of how the color was applied. It's just something that's truly unique, and we all got a real kick out of sort of exploring the piece and figuring out what's going on here. So congratulations.
Yes, Alexandria Mooney Jones. Metamorphosis, that's our second Judges' Choice Award, and we've got one last Judges' Choice Award, and it is also on the stage. Yes. So we're going to mosey on down here. This is Tracy Murphy's Turn Your Eyes Towards Heaven.
He's here, right?
Yes, this is Oil on Canvas. Tracy. Applause! I need my sign.
Yeah, we really all just were really drawn to this piece, and it's for me, which is interesting. I'm not really drawn a lot to portraiture work, but this piece somehow just kept bringing me back. Just the mixture of styles too. I get like this Chagall thing happening over here, and this is fantastic the way you're putting that together. And without even reading it, I kind of had a feeling about what it was about, you know, and I really liked that. Talking about individuals and memory and place and loss all just came really rushing, especially since my mother just passed away. I really was drawn to that. And the symbolism of the horse and how that's played out through various cultures and what it means, you know, this passageway. I really, really found that really powerful. So it's a beautiful piece, and like I said, I'm not one that really is drawn to portraiture work so much, but this is my favorite piece here. So it's beautifully done. And this halo that you have around here, I thought it was gold leaf at first. It is. Aha. See, we were debating it. Is that? I don't see the lines. Is it
Again,
gold
how
leaf?
did they do this?
It's like, no, maybe it's just a gold paint. No, it looks like gold leaf. So, yeah, really. And I see you got the stenciling happening and text in there, and I love the way you played with this horse and how it meshes in there with this. Yeah, just fantastic. The cool and the warm side of the face. Yeah, it's just really, really powerful piece. So really well done. Yeah, thank you. Yes, please, you go ahead.
This is a portrait of Kieran Murphy, and his mother is here. Her name is Lynn. I don't see where she went, though. Oh, there you are, Lynn Murphy. Kieran was my husband. He's the father of our son, Isaac, and he passed away recently, and he was a very unique human being. There was nobody else like him in the world, and after he passed away, I had a dream about him where he came to me and he was so excited, and it was really bizarre, but he was like, if you knew him, this would make sense, but he was like, I should have died years ago. Being dead is awesome. He was just that kind of person, but he said that everything happened for a reason, and he knew I was going to take very good care of our son, and he told me to look for a white horse, and that's how I knew that it would be real. And then I woke up, and I couldn't fall back to sleep, so I was perusing YouTube in the middle of the night, and a thumbnail came across the screen, and it had this very same white horse, and I can't remember exactly the title, but it was something like, you'll see this once, and then it'll disappear forever. And I was like, whoa, like, okay, I'll take that as a sign. You know, whatever you resonate with spiritually, I feel like you can meet me in this space, you know? But yeah, so this is in honor of Kieran Murphy, the father of my son, and it is a gift to his mother, Lynn. Thank you.
Wow. That's so cool. We have what a great thing to end on, right? Nice. We have Cynthia Higgins' piece, which is over there. She won I think it was a Merit Award, and she just came in. But a story that I tell with that piece is for our opening, we had Andrea Stern was our harpist, played for the opening of the In Art show. So she sat here and played music, and so she could see Cynthia's piece the entire time that she was playing. And she was like, that's my brother's entryway. That's my brother's hat and coat. And her brother had passed away. And Cynthia was friends of her brother and created that piece in memory of him. So it's kind of, it's kind of one of those, whoa. And had that piece been anywhere else in the gallery, Andrea may not have seen it. But we hung it there, and she saw it. So it's so fun how art touches everybody, right? So I did want to remind everybody, 3 o'clock on Saturday, we have our Artist Award winner talk. And then art pickup is at 4 o'clock, so the show closes. So if you've got friends and relatives who want to come and see the show real quick, you've got a couple of days. We have another opening next Thursday night. with, this is Jess's memory trying to, it's not like I've done much of anything this past week. Allison Baxter and Melissa Kreitchley and Marion Angelica. I'm pretty sure those are our three artists. And then in the underground, we've got Decay and Grace, which is a photography show by Brenda Hoffman. So be sure to come by there. We've got new shows coming up. We have a call for artists for our Black and White show, which is a collaborative show, and that is not a jury show. So if you enter it, you are in it. So we'd love to get the gallery filled with some beautiful black and white pieces. That show opens in September. God, this year is going by so fast. Holy Toledo. That's all I have, folks. We have refreshments downstairs, pies from the Village Inn, and craft beer from Uncommon Loon Brewery. So we're very happy to have them sponsoring us with food. That's all I got. Thank you.
Can I just say one thing? I mean, you're thanking everybody, but we need to thank you for the many hats and all the work that you do. It's amazing that you do. You carry on so much here, so congratulations and thank you for all you do. So.
Thank you, Russell. Yep. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. Check out our website.